So good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Crystal Slime was in My Hero Academia. So, and yes, I am gonna make him be her brother. So, yeah. So, he goes through a lot of changes. How many, you ask? Well, that's easy. He has the same abilities as his sister, his quirk, but he talks to fish and anything. But one day, when they reached age of 4, they went to a quirk doctor, and the doctor told Maya, that she has the acid of quirk. So, and then when he looks at him, he says, you have the same abilities, but you have something different. So, okay. So they went home, and then a couple days after, age of 5, when they were walking home, they got ambushed by villains. Of course, before he says, no matter who I am, I may always be here for you. Okay? So then they get ambushed by villains. Took him, and a couple days have passed. Yeah, as the doctor turned him into this. But he has his entire butt. Or in this one, if the crystal slime has his body became sludge, and so this is his his form. So he has confidence in himself. But one thing that doctor did was took away his memories. Put him on a computer kind. So, yeah. It scares most people. So he joins UA under the name of Slime the Devourer. Or Slime. So, yeah. So he does or it's been like 10 years. And he joins like UA. As every girl sees him, Maya's doing that face, and I'm throwing in some. Where is she? Okay. I'm also throwing in Momo, because Momo had a crush on like him. And so does her. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, let's continue. After he joined UA, like, he has this more, like, He always laughs at, like, takes everything as a joke. As he says, well, you know what? This is kind of fun, but time to get this over with. As he shows his true, like, gooey form. Like, he does this, like, the same thing with Acid Girl, or Maya, or Maya. It's Mina. She, him. So he does that, but instead of having hit, like, whatever that is, it shoots out of, like, his arm. So, yeah, he says, that was easy. And the 0-pointer says, or actually, the 0-pointer was released as he says, now you mean my day. So he literally, or like, grabbed, like, Ochako and Zuko and ran in, and, like, he came right back. He moves fast as lightning, so, or faster than anything. So he says, now time to take you out. As he raises his fist, and, like, his fist turned into like a meteor, and, like, when it hit the ground, or when it hit the 0-pointer, it crushed it, destroyed it. And yeah. So now I'm skipping the rest, and, like, I'm skipping the ball throw and the heroes versus villains, and then now USJ. He basically saved everyone, but he disobeyed the rule, or, like, when he came, or because he goes back to the doctor, and yeah, he used a computer, and, like, he copied the, or, like, he replaces all the files onto a memory drive, 2 different memory drives. His own memories and the villains' plans and like files on everybody. So he puts them in his pocket, or like in his arm. So the next day he gets called to the principal's office, and the principal, Nezu, says, "You know why you're here?" "Yeah, I do. And I also do know that why I'm here. To actually give you something." As he takes out the files of not his memory chip, but the other chip, sets it right on the desk and right in front, and he says, "And that is the villains have all that's on their files." So as he tells us, "I don't think any punishment," okay? As Nezu's being, Nezu, he's more, he acts like, as he looks at the chip thing, hold on, I'm trying to find the picture. Oh, here it is. So Nezu had the same thing, but he is like, "Huh, how did you get this?" "Well, I'm not a UA trader, but I am the villain trader." So he when he was shocked when someone gave him the files for the villains. So he says, "Huh, okay. But how did you do it?" So he doesn't explain anything, because as he tells him that, "I know a villain's the back of my own hand." As, yeah, he basically "And what is my punishment?" thing. As Nezu says, "Well, your punishment is you get banned from school, but see that you already did something. You won't get that. You just need to write things down, or erase your head and all that." So he did. And yeah, all that stuff. Where is he? Oh, here it is. So as he got his memories back before, so he's like, "Huh, well," as he hooks it up to his memory thing, as he already took out the chimp, the obedience chimp. So, yeah. And he gained, he gained all of his memories back. So, yeah. And he was like, okay. And the next day he shows up way before. As he's in a good mood. After he wrote the apology letter to 13 and the Eraserhead. But he says, huh. And Eraserhead says, or it was that next day, so he says, why are you, so happy? Well, Eraserhead, I know that you're sleeping on the floor, but I got my memories back. Heck. So, yay. As Mr. Aizawa says, wait, what do you mean? As he explains, as he remembers what they did to him. So he says, think about me as a Nomu. Don't worry, I'm not a UA trader. So, yeah. Ling, when Maya shows up, or I always call her mine, no, like Minecraft, but so she shows up, in her school uniform as as he says, huh, I tell you something? Of course, that's what Maya, or should I say sister, as she didn't had a classmate call her their sisters, but as he says, huh, well, you totally forgot about me. That's okay. Well, my true name is actually Crystal Slime. Hey, remember? As it dawns on her, she thought about it. She couldn't believe that that's her brother. As she runs up and gives him a hug. And she's tearing up. Because she couldn't believe that her own brother went from being a blue-haired kid to a really buff man. And yeah, so yeah, he's basically confident. And yeah, they end up doing like all that stuff for him. Or he helps them train their hardest. So I'm skipping the sports festival and the camp park. Right? So the um and the All Might versus All for One, and let me grab into this. So the All Might and All for One was battling, and All Might was down, but not out. But the before All for One was gonna kill All Might, Crystal Slime came full, like, powered, like what he says in that, all of it, all of the above. So he ends up killing Lane, or ends up like going all the way to, or actually he gets captured, and then that happens as he turns into that, as he went and basically killed All for One right in and there. And where, oh, so yeah, let's say 2 hours into the fight. And yeah, he basically destroyed All for One quick and clean. So he turns back into his normal self, and everyone that saw him that did that was scared out of their minds. Just imagine a Nomu working with them. So yeah, he's more confident in his own abilities. So, and I'm skipping the like dodgeball, as overhaul fight. I'll do a little bit of it. So he actually became like, or his body can shapeshift into anything he choose. So he chose to shapeshift into his sister, as, or like anyone. So yeah, he basically became Plasket Man, and on the in My Hero Academia universe. So yeah, and during the sports festival thing, he's a little bit laughing and at how she looked. And yeah, as he evolves again into more like after he like did the same thing, but he still has a sense of humor. Like it's still me, more evolved, and so he goes from blue to yellow to red. It's like red light, green light, or red light, green light. So yeah, but he still has those like, his body evolves and he gets older. So and yeah, every girl that's in her class or his class, except for his sister, got the nosebleed. And they're they're doing like that. So yeah. Then she calibrated it. So she ends up going asking him out on a date thing. So they went on a date and they got married and had like 5 of those kids. And each one was, I was gonna put him with Momo because that would be hilarious. But I know that probably Todoroki is probably more interested in Momo than. So that's where I left